dear students, good morning. Today we are here to discuss the topic, the poem, The Duck and the Kangaroo. This is a very nice poem, and the words used in this poem, the diction used in this poem is very, very simple, that you can understand very easily. The duck is a common bird which can live in water as well as in land. Very common bird. And kangaroo, you know, kangaroo is found in Australia. The poet wants to highlight in this poem about the friendship, the mutual understanding between the friends, and how to comfort the friends, how to be sincere about the friends. This is the main point of this poem. Let us read the poem, recite the poem first. Said the duck to the kangaroo, "Good gracious, how you hop over the fields and water too, as if you never would stop. My life is a bow in this nasty pond, and I long to go out in the world beyond. I wish I could hop like you," said the duck to the kangaroo. "Please give me a ride on your back," said the duck to the kangaroo. "I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack. The whole of the long day through, and we'd go to the D and the jelly go leave, over the land, over the sea. Please take me a ride, or do," said the duck to the kangaroo. Said the kangaroo to the duck, "This requires some little reflection. Perhaps on the whole it might bring me luck. And there seems but one objection, which is, if you let me speak so bold, your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold, and would probably give me the rheumatiz," said the kangaroo. Said the duck, "As I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely, and I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks, which fit my web feet neatly, and to keep out the cold I bought a cloth, and every day a cigar I smoke, all to follow my own dear true love of a kangaroo." And last stanza is 5th stanza. Said the kangaroo, "I'm ready. all in the moonlight pale, but to balance me well, dear duck sit steady and quiet at the end of my tail. So away they went with a hop and bound, and they hopped the world, whole world 3 times round. And who so happy, oh who, as the duck and the kangaroo. The rhyming system of the poem is very nice. First, kangaroo, hop, two, kangaroo, two, kangaroo. Last word. How the last word sounds? Kangaroo, hop. Two, stop, pond, beyond, you, kangaroo, you, kangaroo. Suppose kangaroo, oo sound, we mark oo sound as A. And hop is different. Hop, pop, pop, hop is different from woo. So mark it as B. Roo, kangaroo, two. Both sounds similarly. So mark it as A. Hop, stop. Both sound matches. Similar sound is there. And hop, this sound has been marked as B. So stop will be B. Pond, beyond. Pond is hop. Pond is different from these letters, these sounds. Let us mark it C. Pond and beyond, both are same sound. So this will be C. U, now different sound. Another different sound is here, U. U will mark as D. And kangaroo, you, kangaroo. You, kangaroo. You, here will be the same sound, A. Kangaroo, A. So the rhyming scheme of this stanza is A, B, C, C, A, A. A, B, C, C, A. Rhyming scheme or system of this stanza is A, B, A, B, C, C, C C A A B C C A. Said the duck to the kangaroo. The very first line is in direct speech. This is the speech. Said the duck to the kangaroo. What did the duck say to the kangaroo? Good gracious, how you hope. Good gracious. Gracious. Grace. You are gracious. You are good. You are gracious. You are kind. You are very kind. You are gracious. Very politely. This is the duck said to the kangaroo very politely. Good gracious, how you hop. He praises him. The duck praises the kangaroo, appreciates the kangaroo. That how wonderfully he hops, hop, skip, jump. How wonderfully he jump. Over the fields and water too. As well as field and water both. Kangaroo can jump over the field and water. As well as field and water. As well as field and water. Kangaroo is very expert on hopping. He can hop in the field. He can also hop on water. As if you never would stop. My life is bored in this nesty pond. He praises. He appreciates kangaroo. He pampers. The duck pampers, appeases kangaroo. And now he says, he hops so nicely, so wonderfully. It seems that he would never stop. The kangaroo would never stop. Now he wants to a walk done by kangaroo. The duck wants to its work done by the kangaroo. So at first he appreciates, he appeases the kangaroo. Then he tells him about his miserability, his poor state of living. He says, my life is bored in this nesty pond, and I long to go out in the world beyond. He says, his life is bored in nesty pond. Nesty pond means dirty pond. Nesty means dirty. Nesty means dirty. The duck says his life is bored. His life is eventless. His life is very much uninteresting because he has to live and swim all in the dusty pond, in the dirty pond, in the dirty pond. And I long to go out in the world beyond. He says, I long. Long means here desire. He desires, he longs, he has a great desire that he should also hop like him. He should also hop like him out in the world beyond, out in the world beyond. This is the willingness, this is the great desire of the duck that he should hop beyond the world, all around the world. I wish I could hop like you, said the duck to the kangaroo. The duck told the kangaroo that he also wants to hop, also wants to skip, also wants to jump like him, like kangaroo. Now, second stanza. Please give me a ride on your back, said the duck to the kangaroo. I would sit quite still and say nothing but quack. The whole of the long day through, and we'd go to the tea and jelly go leave over the land, over the sea. Please take me a ride or two, said the duck to the kangaroo. Now come to the rhyming system. Rhyming system. Back. Kangaroo. Quack. Through. Leave. See. Do. Kangaroo. Now we will find out what is the rhyming scheme, rhyming system. Back. Back. Suppose this sound back is marked as A. Kangaroo, the sound is different, so it will be marked as B. Quack, like back, quack, back, quack. It will be considered as A. Through, the sound differs. Neither it is A nor B. So this sound will be C. Through, C. Through, yes. Through is B, kangaroo. Through, kangaroo. Leave, C. The sound is different.